your girl, HeyParis, here, back at it again. And like I always do when I have two videos that I'm very conflicted on which one I should upload first, I went on my Instagram yesterday and I asked you guys which one of these videos would you like to see more. It was between my unpopular opinions or this video here, which is 5 strangers that I never forgot. So basically in this video, I'm going to be telling you 5 people who are complete strangers to me, who I don't know their names, I don't know where they're from, I don't know where they live, I've never seen them ever again, but they've stuck in my mind for specific reasons. And some of these videos, well, not videos, some of these stories are not so entertaining. It's kind of sad and somewhat life-changing for me when I met these people. And others are just like people who did some crazy shit and I was like, hold up. I never gonna forget when that happened. So I feel like we should start off with the not so sad stories and then move on to the sad stories, because I don't want to start this video off on like a sad energy. I want us to all feel happy until we get there, you know what I'm saying? I hate that the shadow, like I don't know how to place my light so that I don't get the shadow of my eyelash on my face. It's always there. I would have to do my entire video this way if I wanted to. Anyways, off topic like always, let's get straight to it. And by the way, I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna keep my promise. I do not want this video to be more than 15 minutes long, okay? And I promise y'all gonna be looking at the timeline right now and y'all gonna be like, Paris actually did it this time, because I ain't playing this time, okay? No more rambling. I know you guys like my rambling, but it takes time to edit. We're not doing that. Under 15 minutes, starting today. Alright, so the first story is from when I used to work at Walmart, okay? I think I've told you guys this before, but I never really went into detail. So basically one time when I was working at Walmart, I was going home, right? And mind you, Walmart, you're wearing a uniform. So you have on like black pants, these ugly plain black shoes, a black shirt, that's it. And this is the summertime, so I wasn't wearing a coat over or nothing. Like, I just look lame AF, okay? And this guy came up to me when I was at the bus stop. And he said to me, "You look absolutely gorgeous. I hope you have a great day." That's it. And he walked away, okay? And to this day, I hope that nigga is having a great and blessed day, because niggas in Toronto is not like that. They not like that. They come up to you like, "Yo, what's poppin', shorty? So your mans can't get your number?" And then when you're like, "No, mans cannot get my number," they're like, "Whatever, you naughty catty." And it's like, bitch, what? So the fact that this guy came up to me and literally just wanted to compliment me, and he walked away, didn't ask me for my name, didn't ask me for my number, didn't ask me for nothing at all, and went about his business, I just hope he's having a good day today. I hope that he found himself a queen. I hope she treating him right. Like, he wasn't my type, but he's a good guy, like with a good heart, and you could tell because he wasn't looking for nothing from me other than, I see this girl, I think she's pretty, I don't want to let her know. And that made my day. It made my day that someone came up to me and was like, "You look really pretty," even though I felt ugly. I felt like I looked like shit because I was in my Walmart uniform and I had no makeup on. I looked crazy and crusty as hell in my eyes. But the fact that someone came up to me and said that, and didn't want my number, didn't ask my name, didn't say, "You can't have friends, can I be your friend, what's your Facebook," nothing. He didn't ask for nothing. He just said, "You look good, bye." I was like, God bless you. God bless you, sir. You are appreciated. You are a king. And I hope you found your queen for real, for real. You deserve it all. I prayed for that nigga for like 4 months straight, because guys like that do not exist. That was rare, okay? If he was a Pokemon, card, he would be holographic, bitch. Shit like that don't happen on a daily basis. So niggas, if you're watching this and you want to leave a lasting impression on a woman, or you want her to chase after your ass, tell her she look good and walk away. That's it. Tell her she look good and walk away. You're gonna be in the back of her mind forever. Forever. She might even come up to you and, "Excuse me, I was wondering what your name was." And then you're gonna be like, "Shit, Paris is right." Like, that was so long ago, and I still remember the guy. I still remember what he looks like. I still remember what he was wearing. Like I said before, he wasn't my type, but just the fact that he did that, like, he stuck in the back of my head all up until now. And I just hope he's having a good day. Like, for real, I just hope he's having a really good day, a really good life. I hope that God is giving him all his blessings, because y'all know how Toronto guys are. Okay, we're bringing it back. Y'all know how Toronto guys are. That nigga must have been from Michigan or some shit, because bitch. Okay, so this next story was basically me and my mom went grocery shopping at, what was it, at Freshco? And this wasn't too long ago. This was like, what, a month ago that this happened. And I know it's like, so they're not technically a stranger that you haven't thought about in a while, blah, blah, blah. No, but this is gonna stick with me forever, because this was such a beautiful moment. Even though I didn't know this guy, it was such a beautiful moment for me. Just that the fact that he wanted to share his happiness with me. So anyways, me and my mom were shopping, and I went my separate way. I went into a lane by myself. My mom had the cart, she was shopping somewhere else. And this guy was walking down the aisle, and I was looking at something on the, like, say I was looking at, I don't remember what the hell I was looking at. Say I was looking at cereal. So I'm looking at cereal, and I'm reading the box or whatever, and I see like a guy coming up to me, like I could see him from the side of my face. And I'm like, why is this person coming so close to me? Like, I'm confused as to why they're walking directly towards me, and I know I don't know them. I was a little confused, a little concerned. So I turned my head and I looked at him, and he was looking at me with like the biggest smile on his face ever. His smile was huge, and his smile made me smile. I didn't know this guy from anywhere, but his smile was so big, and you could just see how happy he was, and it's like his happiness transferred to me, and I just smiled back, because I was like, you just look so damn happy, nigga, like, what's good? And then he said to me, I need a hug. Can I have a hug, please? And from there, I was like, what? I don't know about that. Like, I don't know you from anywhere. At this point, I'm thinking he's a subscriber or something, but it's like, tell me that, because right now you a stranger. I wasn't sure. I didn't think he was trying to hit on me or anything like that, but he said, I guess to like give me confirmation, he said, don't worry, I'm gay. I just want a hug. And it wasn't the fact of if you're gay or not. It's just like, I don't know you. I don't know what's going on. Like, I need a little bit more information, low key. But honestly, the way he was smiling, look how I'm smiling. Like, just thinking about it makes me so hard. Okay, so the way that he was smiling and the energy he was giving me, I was like, who gives a damn? I don't care who you are. Give me a hug. So I'm hugging him, we're hugging, and he's holding me so tight, and I'm like, I just feel like such good vibes and good energy off of this guy, and I'm just like, wow, like, what's going on? Why is this guy so happy? So after we stop hugging, he's looking at me and he has tears in his eyes. So I'm like, whoa, like, what is going, like, I have no clue what's going on. We didn't have a conversation yet. Like, you're just crying and you're smiling while you're crying. Is you good, sir? Is you good? He held me by my shoulders and he told me everything, and honestly, honestly, you guys, I was so happy for him. I started happy crying as well. So basically what he told me was, he just came out to his dad, and his mom already knew he was gay, and he just came out to his dad, and his mom never told his dad that he was gay, but when he told his dad that he was gay, his dad like completely accepted him, and he thought it was going to be the complete opposite, which is why he waited so long to tell him, because his dad has made like homophobic comments before in the past when he was younger, which is why he was scared to come out. And he's like, it just feels like a weight is lifted off of me, and I know you don't know me, but I need to share this with you. I need to let you know. I need someone to know how happy I am. And he's just telling me like details about like his life, and we're just standing in the middle of this grocery store talking. And he told me how left out and different he felt within his family, and the fact that he was able to come out to his dad, like, it's like a feeling of relief, and he's just so happy, and he feels like he can breathe again. And he's telling me this while smiling, but tears, and just like, and he's like, girl, I know you don't know me, and I don't know you, and he's just telling me I could feel your energy, and I knew you would accept me as well. Rude! Like, just don't turn off. This kind of cute though. Ooh, I should do a photo shoot like this. I lied. Very bad lighting. Hold on, guys. But yeah, he's just telling me how he's able to be himself now fully without trying to hide anything. And he's gonna introduce his boyfriend to his dad in a few weeks, and he's so excited, and just how he can live his life the way he wants to now. And it was just such a beautiful moment between me and someone I never met before. I still don't know his name. I didn't ask him for his Instagram, nothing. Like, he told me his story. He gave me another hug. He said, enjoy your day. God bless you. I don't know you, but I love you. That's exactly what he told me. And right there, I was like, I'll never forget this moment. I don't know who he is, but I'm so happy for him. I wish I would have just asked him, like, what's your Instagram? What's your Twitter, like, what's your name? I wish I could go back in time and ask him, but I'm just happy that he's happy, and I'm happy that his family accepted him. And it was just a really beautiful story. Like, I didn't get to tell you guys in details because I don't remember everything, but I know the gist of everything that he said. But all the details that he told me, we were standing there for maybe like 7 minutes talking. All the details that he told me were absolutely beautiful. Like, he should write a book. He should write a book. But I'll never, ever, ever, ever forget him. And I'm so, so, so happy for him. Like, wow. So whoever you are, wherever you are, if you ever see this video, I love you too. Even though I told you I love you, I love you. I wish we could just become friends. Like, I don't know why I didn't just ask you. I don't know why I'm so damn shy. But if you see this, reach out to me. I would love to grab a coffee, hun. I would love to. You seem like an amazing person. Like, it's just one of those people that you're like, I wish you were a part of my life. That's exactly what he seemed like. So wherever you are, I wish you the best. All right, this story's kind of nasty, but I'll never forget it. And this happened when I was like 8 years old. This happened when I was a little ass child, okay? So basically at my mom's apartment, right? Where her bedroom was, it faces directly down into the pool. And I remember this day I was in trouble. I don't remember what I did exactly, but I did something and my mom told me I couldn't go swimming. So, you know, I was like a child, how you dramatic as hell and you just lay on the windowsill just looking at the pool, just wishing you were swimming in the pool. That's what I was doing, being dramatic as hell. Like, it's not that serious, girl. So I was laying on the ledge of the window, just looking outside of the pool, and I see the lifeguard, okay? Wasn't nobody in the pool because this was like when the pool was just opening, which is like really, really early in the morning. So nobody was in the pool yet, but the lifeguard was out there. He just poured the chlorine in, and I'm just watching him pour the clorine in, and he's just doing the regular shit that a lifeguard is supposed to do, right? And then something that I'll never forget. Listen, I was 8 years old when I saw this happen, and I never forgot it up to this day. He is forever in my mind. I still remember what you look like, sir. You're probably like 32 by now, but I remember what you look like, sir, and I'm unimpressed by what you did that day. Okay. After he took the, what is this thing called? Like the net to take the little junk out of the pool or whatever, and he flinged it over the fence. My man took his hand, like his hand, he took his hand. He put his hand in the back of his shorts, and he was itching. And I'm like, you know what? I guess you just didn't wipe your ass properly or something. Like, it's all good, sir. Do what you gotta do. That's not what stuck in my head, because I see niggas and bitches scratching their ass all the time. Soap, y'all. Soap. S-O-A-P. But he did all that. All right? And mind you, I'm in my mom's apartment. I'm in the building. My mom lives on a high floor, but not too high. So I could see everything that's going on. All right? He itching his ass. He take his hand out like this. And homeboy said, I said, no. I said, hold up. I said, Mama, I know you mad at me right now, and I'm not your friend right now, but I said, Mama! I had to call my mother, because I'm like, listen, I'm not about to witness this by myself. No, I'm not. My mom came running because she thought something was wrong. So now me and my mom's watching. So I'm at the windowsill like this. My mom's behind me watching. This nigga was sniffing for a good time, like just. And I'm like, no. And listen, I'm 8 years old, and you know, as a child, you do some nasty shit. But for me, that was you crossed the line, sir. This the line. You crossed it. But that's not the end of it. It's not the end. He went back inside that ass. He itched it again. Took it out, looked at it. And y'all ready for this? I don't know what was on his hand, but we could only imagine what one thing comes out of your booty hole. There's only one thing that comes out that ass. Nothing else comes out that ass. So I ain't even gotta imagine. I know what it was. He looked at it, and like any other pool in an apartment, there's gravel or pavement around and then the pool in the middle, right? He took whatever it was. You know what? Not whatever it was. It was shit. What else could come out your booty? What else comes out that ass? Nothing. Okay? He took the shit. He wiped it on the pavement, back and forth like he was painting a picture like this. Okay? And mind you, he was sniffing this. So you was sniffing shit? Like, I thought you was sniffing your ass, which is disgusting. But you was sniffing your shit? Is you okay? Are you alright? Anyway, he wiped that all over the pavement. And from what we could see a streak, like a streak on the pavement, because the pavement is white. Okay? I see a little streak there, which means, sir, you shit your shit your pants to collect that much doo-doo on your hands. To the point where I'm up in a building and I can see it. I see it on the pavement, sir. That's poo-poo. That's doo-doo. That's poo. That's shit. That's dookie. Sir, you wrong. You wrong. Period. So he wiped it on the pavement. And then he took pool water in his hand like this and tried to like rinse it off of the pavement. He's just trying to rinse it off. And it's getting wet, but it's not going nowhere. So I guess someone had left the towel from the day before hanging on the fence. He took the towel and he dipped it in the pool and started scrubbing. The poo-poo's gone. He wrung the towel back into the pool, went like this, and put it back on the fence. Some poor child is about to go grab the damn towel, wipe their damn face, and get pink eye in this bitch because of your nasty ass. And that's it. It's done. I don't want to talk about it no more. And the two last stories aren't entertaining. It's more of like very life-changing for me. And these two people have really opened my eyes to. So the next story is like one of the most traumatic So the next story is one of the most traumatic things that has ever happened to, it even happened to me. I just witnessed it and it has honestly traumatized me a lot. And I don't want to get into details and I don't want to tell you where it happened or when it happened because it can be easily found on the internet. It's an article that can be found very easily. And I want to be respectful to the family of the person this happened to. And I don't want to... I just know that if this was my child or if this was my brother or if this is my friend, I wouldn't want it being talked about without my knowledge. So I'm going to be very vague and I don't want to give you guys too much information because I know you guys will be curious and I know you guys will want to look it up on the internet and it's just really too easy to find. So I'm really not going to tell you guys much at all about the event that took place, but I'll tell you what happened before that. So basically, me and my friends were somewhere. We were celebrating something in a very packed and public place. And I remember when we arrived, it was a beautiful, beautiful day. Really, really sunny. I do not want to cry. Okay. It was a beautiful day. It was really, really sunny. And I remember seeing a group of guys. Oh, I can't even say what they were doing because that will give you guys a clue. Okay, I'm really going to be very vague with this. So it's not even going to make sense to some of you guys. But I don't want, like, I really don't want... I don't want to put any disrespect out there, but I need to, I don't even know what to say. Let me just gather myself and my thoughts for a second. Hold on. There are a group of guys and one of the guys came up to a group of my friends and he was like, oh, you guys are so pretty. You guys look so cute with your little, because we were all matching that day, with your little matching outfits. Like, wow. You guys want me to take a picture for you? He asked if, we wanted him to take a picture of us. So we're like, yeah, sure. Like, he was really nice. He was super kind. You could tell he was genuine. He was just from him saying those little things and the small amount of time that he was around us, like, you could just tell he was a really good person. Whew. Okay, I'm not gonna cry. You could just tell he was a really good person. There's something about him, the way that he spoke to us, the way that he was just kind to strangers, people like us that he never seen anywhere before. Like, you could just tell he's a really nice person. And he had a lot of people around him, a lot of friends around him. You could tell that he was someone that everyone in his group liked. Like, you just knew. So anyways, he took a picture of us. We didn't ask for a picture. He was just like, you guys look so cute, like, with your matching outfits. Let me take a picture. He took a picture of us, and I still have that picture up to this day. And later that night, I don't want to cry. I don't want to cry. Later that night, me and my friends, all witnessed him die. Oh, I don't want to do this. Later that night, me and my friends all witnessed him die. And I don't want to explain to you guys how. But I just remember seeing him on the ground. And I remember him shaking. And that image, the image of it happening, it cannot come out of my mind. And it's been so long, and that moment of seeing him on the ground, it's never left me. Like I close my eyes sometimes when I'm sleeping and I see it. And I wish I could erase it from my mind. I wish I could erase it from my memory. But me and my friends witnessed him die, and I can't tell you guys how. He wasn't murdered or anything like that. But I can't tell you guys how, because it's, like I said, it's easy to look up, and I just want to be very respectful to his family and him. But his sister was there. Hold on, I need to get myself together. Hold on. His sister was there when it happened, and we didn't know it was his sister, because as soon as it happened, me and my friends were the first people there. And I wish I could explain to you guys more so it makes sense. But me and my friends were the first people there when it happened. And I just remember looking at his face and being like, this is the same guy who asked to take our picture like a few hours before. At this point, it's nighttime. And I remember looking at his face and I'm like, yeah, that's him. I remember all of my friends started crying. And I remember his sister standing over him and saying, that's my brother. But she wasn't crying. She was like in total shock. She was in shock, like shock. She didn't cry. She didn't look upset. And at the time I was like, what is wrong with her? Like, we don't even know him and we're crying. Like, what is wrong with her? But when the ambulance came and they took him and when the ambulance took him, right after they took him, they took her, and not in the ambulance, but in her own separate ambulance. And people were saying, like, the people that they were with were saying that she's in shock. And at the time, I didn't know what it meant, but now I do. Like, when something happens and you can't believe it, like, it can turn into a medical condition. You're literally shocked and you need medical attention. And I don't want to say anymore. And I wish I could erase it from my mind. I just remember reading all the newspaper articles and seeing his face on the newspaper articles. And he wasn't someone I knew. Like, I don't know him from anywhere. I've never met him before, but just those few seconds that he was talking to us, you could tell he was a good guy. He didn't deserve it. And, like, I always wish that I knew him. Like, even though I didn't know him and, like, he's gone, I always wish that I knew him, because those few seconds of him just talking to us, like, sticks with me. And then seeing him on the ground, like, it's just so hard. And I can't imagine what people who have to deal with things like this with people who are close to them. I can't imagine what they go through. It makes me so sad. It makes me so sad. People who've lost mothers, people who've lost brothers, friends, all that. It makes me so sad. I feel so sad for, like, life is just so short. Life is just so short. But I'll never ever forget him. And he's also someone I pray for his family all the time. As much as I can remember. I pray for his sister. It was such a sad day. It went from like such a happy occasion to like one of the saddest days of my life, and I didn't even know him. I didn't even know him, but it's affected my life a lot. I've learned to appreciate life more. I've learned to appreciate the people in my life more. I've learned to say I love you to people that I love every time that I leave them, whether that be a friend, my mom, my dad, my brother. I don't care if it's awkward. I tell them all that I love them. I tell Cameron I love him, even if he's going to take the garbage out. I tell everyone I love them all the time, and it's necessary. You don't think it's necessary until some shit like that happens and you see it before your eyes and you're like... Anyways, I didn't want this video to get all mushy and like sad, but life is short and you need to tell the people you love that you love them. You need to tell them. You have to tell them, guys. You have to tell your mom, your brother, your friends. Every time you leave them, you have to tell them you love them. You have to. And I always thought about doing a story time on it, but then I'm like, no, this is not for entertainment. Like, this was someone's life. This was someone's life. You can't turn it into a story time. You can't turn it into a video that you're gonna profit off of. You can't do that. You can't do it. I never did, and I never will make a story time out of it. I say this, I'm saying it in this video now because he's definitely someone I'll never forget. Till the day I die, I'll never forget him. Months after this happened, I was like so down. I was so sad. Like, everything was just so sad to me. But anyways, enough of that. Enough of that. Enough. Okay. The last story is also very sentimental to me. I'm just gonna get straight to it. So I was at Victoria's Secret and I ran into a subscriber, a young girl. And sometimes, I don't know if it's because people lie a lot on the internet, but sometimes when people say things, I'm very numb to it, almost like I don't believe them. And that's really bad for me to say, but I'm only being honest with you guys. Sometimes people say stuff to me over the internet and I'm like, are you sure? Like, I don't 100% believe them, because sometimes I feel like people just say stuff to get a reaction out of like YouTubers or like social media personalities and stuff like that, or people they look up to or people they like. They just say stuff because I've had a share bit of those type of experiences before. But this girl came up to me, and as soon as she came up to me, she started crying, and I didn't know she was a subscriber at first. So only thing I could say is, are you okay? Because she wasn't crying like happy tears, like, oh my gosh, like, I watch you, I'm so happy to see you, happy tears. It wasn't happy tears. She was like sad crying. So I asked her, I'm like, are you okay? And she just hugged me, and I'm like, I just figured she was a subscriber, because like with guys, I'm not too sure, but girls, when I see you guys, sometimes I just know you guys are subscribers. So she hugged me and I was hugging her too, and she was hugging me really, really tight. Like, she was a little bit shorter than me, so like her face was in my boobs, and I was just hugging her. We're just like embracing each other for a while, and my shirt was soaking wet. Like, that's how much she was crying. And I looked at her and I put her hair back. I'm like, what's wrong? Like, talk to me, what's wrong? And she said to me that I saved her life. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys, when she said that, I was like, how did I save your life? What did I don't know you? Like, my videos are all about like funny stuff. Like, how did I save your life? I'm not thinking about all the videos I've ever done. I'm thinking about like the main videos that I do. So I'm like, my videos are all funny videos. Like, how could I possibly saved your life? Like, what are you talking about? Like, I'm being honest with you guys when I say at the beginning, I thought she was being extra. I thought she was just over exaggerating. And then she told me everything, and I was like, wow. And she is probably the reason why I still do YouTube. Because a lot of YouTubers won't tell you, but YouTube takes a toll on your life. Being a YouTuber may seem like the most amazing thing to people looking from the outside, but it takes a toll on your entire life. And maybe I'll do a separate video on that one day, but it really does take a toll on your life and your mental health and all that. It's very damaging in ways. It's an amazing job, and I love doing YouTube, but sometimes when things happen, I feel like I just want to quit. I don't want to do it anymore. I just want to run my other businesses and call it a day. I'm done with YouTube. That's how I feel sometimes. So anyway, she proceeds to tell me that I literally saved her life because one day she was going to overdose on her forgot what I'm sorry, I don't remember what medication. She said some type of medication. She was going to overdose on some type of medication, and she was literally writing a text message to her mom, basically saying sorry and saying goodbye, like her suicide text message to her mom. She was writing it down, and before she could finish writing the message, she got a notification from my video. Gonna cry again. Can't do this. I can't do this. Okay. She got a notification from my video that was called, "If you're looking for a sign, this is it," or something along the lines. I forgot what I titled it, but "If you're looking for a sign," that video. And she said she wasn't gonna click it, but then she did. And she watched my video, and at the end of the video, she deleted the text message, and she decided to just try living. She explained to me what she's going through, and I'm not gonna I don't want to say what she's going through because I don't want to put her business out there regardless of if she's gonna watch this or not. I don't want to put anyone's business out there because I feel like the conversation we had was very personal and I hold it very dear to my heart, so it's not something I want to share with you guys. But she explained everything to me, and her life is hard. Her life was hard, really, really hard. And she said that my video saved her life. And the craziest thing about that is, I don't know if I said it in that video, but before I woke up, I had a dream that I was an angel. I had a dream that I was an angel, and I was looking at, how do I explain this? I was looking at the ground, and it was filled with like teenagers, like a bunch of teenagers, and they were all looking up at me, and they had their hands in the air, and I was like grabbing them and putting them on my arms, like on top of each other. It's so weird. I was putting them all on top of each other, and I was just flying in the air. I don't know what the significance was, but when I woke up, I was like, I just need to like spread some type of positivity into the world today. And the fact that like my only goal with that video was I just wanted to touch one person. I just wanted one person to hear me and not give up. And I wasn't thinking suicide, but I was thinking maybe like they're having a tough time in school and they're really stressed out and they feel like just giving up. I don't want them to give up. I just want to put that message out there right now. So I just did it. I recorded, and the amount of emails and DMs and messages I was getting that day saying thank you blew my mind. The day that I met that girl was a few months after I uploaded that video. So all of your messages telling me thank you, along with her validating that I really did somewhat change someone's life or save someone's life, I was like, I can't stop. I can't stop. After she told me all that and I was hugging her and she was crying, it was just like so much validation. It was so much validation that YouTube isn't just entertainment. Like, you can really change people's lives with your platform. And that's why I'm still here. Because I feel like if I never did that video and never got the messages that you guys sent me, I'd probably give up by now. I was gonna give up myself. You know what I mean? But yeah, this video went from me dying laughing to me literally crying. I'm a mess. I'm sorry if I messed up y'all's vibes, but those are seriously the 5 people that I'll never forget. 5 strangers I'll never forget. And for the subscriber, I know her name, but we didn't exchange anything. Like, after that, I don't know what the rush was or like what happened, but she said what she needed to say. She told me her story for like maybe 5 minutes, and then she was just like, thank you, and she gave me another hug and she just left. So I never got her Instagram or none of that. But if you're watching this, I'm begging you to please DM me. I want to know how things are going. I want to know if you're okay. And I want to be there for you. And like, I love you. I don't need to know you to tell you I love you. I absolutely love you. And I just want to check up on you, see if everything's good. And if there's anything I can do to make your days better. I'm going to be here for you. So please, please DM me if you see this video. I beg you. And I remember your name, so none of these fake accounts can come up to me and be like, it's me. I know your name and I'm not going to say it. So DM me and say your name so I know it's actually you. And we'll take it from there. But anyways, guys, those are the 5 strangers that I'll never forget ever in my entire life. The dumb ones and the very sentimental ones that will never leave my heart. So yeah, make sure you guys follow me on Snapchat, Twitter, and Instagram, all that jazz in the description box down below for your convenience. Leave a comment down below and let me know one stranger that you never forgot in your life. I really want to read your stories. I really want to know why they're stuck in your memory, what funny things might have happened, or what sentimental things might have happened. I really want to know. Please leave them in the comment section down below. I will be reading them, and I will be pinning my favorite comment today on today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys so much. Don't gotta tell you twice, and I'll see you on the flip side. Toodles.